Alright, let's get back to it. Welcome, Fear for All. We're going to start playing a game called Daylight. I found this one as a recommended game in the PlayStation Store. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know it takes place in a hospital, I think. But, alright, so again, everything's completely new content. I have no idea what I'm in for. Let's get started.
Good, you've arrived. Sarah, focus. We haven't much time at all. They've been busy. They certainly have. Use that machine in your hand to find your way. There's much to see, much to learn.
Where am I?
It's been some time now. This place has been waiting for your arrival. Gather up everything you can. The memories contained within these walls are waiting to be found. Sarah, listen to me. You must succeed.
Oh no.
Okay, don't know a whole lot yet. Woke up in a strange place with a smartphone. Prisoner 52 seems to be experiencing visions of shadow people. Doctors on site keep trying conversational therapies, but I believe we need to start thinking about new procedures that push... Handwriting in these games can be so difficult to read sometimes, or maybe it's just me. I don't know.
There you are.
I'm not as good as reading as I think. Rhode Island Penitentiary has recently announced the name of its new head physician, Dr. Walter Mercer, known as a leader in both smallpox and tuberculosis research. The city of New Kipling has expressed its excitement in having such a talented and passionate recruit on board, ready to do battle with the health of its citizens. Check out the phone.
Use the light to find the answers. It will tell you where to look.
Stocked up on glow sticks. Okay. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Patient, aged 10 months old, has been readmitted by her foster parents due to odd and frightening incidents occurred shortly after she left the hospital.
Oh my god.
The memories will burn into your flesh. Don't let them see.
Don't let who see? What is... Okay. So we haven't encountered any kind of enemy. That's fine. Find the remnants, find the exit. Staff responded to screams coming from patient 60E's room. On arrival, there was blood all over. The patient was slashing herself repeatedly with a scalpel. It's unknown how she acquired the implement. While there was a lot of blood, none of the injuries were deep or serious. They were all surface cuts, as she was not really trying to hurt herself. Just make a giant mess. Patient 60E has been remanded to solitary confinement as a danger to herself and others. Dr. Mercer has also now directly taken her on as a patient. Hopefully he'll be able to cure for inner demons. Hopefully. I don't want to go down there right now. Okay, maybe I do. Let's keep going. Is that a chair? And table. There's a general rule in scary games or horror games. Chairs need to move by themselves. If you're gonna make a horror
Anybody
game,
there?
make sure chairs move by themselves. Patient suffers from hoarding problem, frequently hiding items she can get her hands on. Patient has been observed clutching objects and mumbling to herself in nonsense phrases described by the staff as disturbing. So it's disturbing to talk to yourself now? Because I do it all the time.
What was that sound? Oh, God.
They weather in flames, Sarah. Use it to your advantage. They will not harm you if you do.
Those glow sticks come in handy, don't they? History of New Kipling. The village of New Kipling traces its roots to the mid-1600s. The rich fishing source, along with easy access to trade routes, drew early settlers to the village. Okay, well, it seems pretty common. George, there's something going on down in the boiler room. I keep hearing things moving around down there while I'm cleaning, and I swear it ain't rats. It's something bigger. I don't know what yet, but keep an eye out when you're down there. Adam. I guess Adam is the janitor? Custodial technician? Alright. Doors boarded up. It looks like we have a little mini map down there on the device we're using. I guess it's a smartphone. Okay. So that's all down there. I guess go back the original way we came. On the first path. No. Okay. Looks like we have a few options. Start with our left, work our way around. Perhaps.
Hello?
Again, I haven't really encountered anybody. Got a glow stick. Okay, let's keep moving. Bathrooms. I feel like that door was open. That's fine. I feel like this is really important right now.
Is there anybody in there?
Okay. Could be nothing. Could be just scribbles on the wall. Doesn't really seem there's any way to interact with. Alright. Close the door. Oh yeah. Setting herself up. Check that out. Okay, let's keep moving. So we head back to
I
where we
know
came.
there's somebody here.
Try a different path. Got more glow sticks. I don't like not having these glow sticks, but I feel like they're a resource I don't really want to use. Unless, you know, I kind of have to. Kind of like, I gotta use them sparingly. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll screw ourselves.
They've revealed the sigil. Reclaim it and bring it to the gateway.
I think I saw that thing you were talking about in the other day. I don't know what the hell it is, but it ain't a person. Just stared at me and then disappeared when I shined my light on it. Okay. Billy says I was seeing shadows, but I know what I saw. Something ain't not right. A transfer request. Damn, George. Get it together. That way. Y'all saw that, right? Got a glow stick. Are they having a rave in this hospital?
Oh my god, what was that sound?
Oh my god, what is that? Another glow stick? History again. Small fishing village blossomed into a prosperous town full of eager and optimistic people. A town facing overpopulation and limited resources looks at other options to sustain its people. Like what?
God, please.
Something going on here. Can't interact with it and I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a flare. That's what that is. Probably shouldn't have done it, but that's more light. More light is good. Right? I hope to God. I don't like the red, though.
Anybody there?
Patient inexplicably died overnight. Body was discovered by the nurse this morning. Preparation for electroshock therapy. Body was transported to the morgue. Cremation scheduled for the evening. No kin to notify. Of course not. Let's do the glow sticks again. Seems to be doing okay by us. Just walking in a circle? That's what it looked like. Head back this way, I guess. We missed something?
Hello?
Had to. So this takes us back to the room with the
Anybody there?
sigils and the markings. Wait a minute.
Began with infection, a black veil of sickness, disease, and despair, sudden and swift.
What the hell? Can it be?
Can
I
what
see you.
What the hell? I don't think I like that very much. There was another gateway or something somewhere else, wasn't there? Man, let's try to remember where it was. Straight back and then...
I know there's somebody here.
Maybe this bear has a way of activating it? Attention all employees. Last night at approximately 7 p.m., the power went off to this section of the facility due to the unfortunate timing. We are unable to transfer a critical patient to the emergency department, and he passed away in transit in the hallway behind the records room security door. To avoid this type of tragedy in the future, the hospital has decided non-maintenance staff should be aware that the security door will not operate when the power is out. You must reset the breaker before using the door. Please familiarize yourself with the power switches located within the records room stacks. Management. Okay. Another note. We understand it's difficult to make it outside on your 10-minute breaks. However, just because the records room is large and has high ceilings does not mean you can move things about and create a satellite break room for smoking. We have caught several staff members moving supply crates, stacking them precariously, and climbing over them to serve as lookout. Be advised, this is not gym equipment. Climbing on crates of medical supplies will not be tolerated. Management. I've never worked in a hospital before, but is it really that difficult to get 10 minutes? Like this wall? Something like that? Miss Daniels was found dead in her staff quarters this morning. There was a suicide note indicating she was extremely unhappy at work and in her personal life. Personnel on site state that she had died from rapid blood loss caused by self-inflicted lacerations on her wrist. Her body was found sitting in a wheelchair. Pending a police investigation, Miss Daniels' body was transported to the morgue. This is eerily similar to the other instances. Is that the same one that had the scalpel that shouldn't have?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what? Mid-Island Hospital was one of the most locally influential and medically profound places in the city's history. Yet few people know how important its presence has been. From treating smallpox in the 1850s to contributing to tuberculosis research in more recent years, the hospital has done much to benefit the citizens of New Kipling. Even its brief, if failed, attempt at reopening as a penitentiary helped to keep our citizens safe. Stupid boxes. Really? Kipling citizens accused crimes. 16-year-old girl allowed to live amidst guilt. Was condemned to hang. Evil. Open to deal with spread of disease. Alright, alright. Big maze.
Stop! Stop!
So much pain and suffering. And from those who would seek only solace.
Oh.
What ails you, Sarah? Perhaps truth? Really pure, never simple.
So she didn't like glow sticks. That's cool. While nightly rounds, Nurse Moriarty noticed patient 90D standing in his room in his agitated state. The nurse claims the man was beating his face against the mesh protecting the glass. She screamed for help. By the time we arrived, the patient's face was completely covered in blood, and he was raving about faces in the dark. The patient was quickly subdued and taken to the infirmary, where the attending physician reported he will likely lose both eyes. Patient did not seem bothered by this. Recommend transfer to Dr. Mercer's care. Okay, so we had our first encounter. And ghosts don't like glow sticks. But fire's not a really big threat. Oh, you got no eyes. And then there's a hospital that stands today, abandoned and referred to by the locals as Crow Island. for its ominous bird population. The hospital and the island it sits on are now more synonymous with the rumors about curses and hauntings. There is hardly a youth in New Kipling who does not entertain the rite of passage by sneaking into the abandoned building. And the stories they concoct about hearing voices, smelling cigar smoke, or even seeing women's shadows wandering the hallways have done little to preserve the reputation of the once life-saving pillar of our community. Well, kids will be kids. I think that'll be a good stopping point for right now. Alright, let's catch up on the next video.